He loses out there. Rojo quickly finding Martial. Has Rashford inside, but Martial looks to go all the way himself. And he almost did.
Well, first of all, John Stones backs off and backs off when they take the quick throw in here to Martial. Stones has to confront him much earlier. It allows Martial to run with the ball. Gibson came across, Bezic couldn't get back in there. Eventually Stones gets a block in, but worrying times right at the start of the game here for Everton.
And John Stones.
It's a mismatch in the air.
Here is Lukaku. Oh, Lukaku's done well. Away from Fosu-Mensah. It's Romelu Lukaku. And a brilliant clearance off the line. And it's Wayne Rooney.
This was one ball played forward, a long kick from Robles. They don't deal with it. There's the first poor challenge by Carrick. The second one by Fosu-Mensah. De Gea does well not to foul. The ball may just have been missing the far post, but it would have gone into the path of Cleverley. Wayne Rooney does brilliantly here. Just gets enough on it. There's the danger for Manchester United. The pace and power of Lukaku.
But there is the importance to Manchester United of Wayne Rooney. In any position, the Evertonians, many of whom... It's Rooney's delivery, flicked on by Rojo. And another escape for Everton.
And in that game against Liverpool you were talking about, they were poor defensively at set plays. There's the ball coming into the box. Rojo just gets a slight touch on it. Once again, Stones is nowhere.
The one back well by McCarthy. Lennon plays the 1-2 with Lukaku. And here is Barkley. We know he can hit them, but this one lacked power.
Well, they played the long ball forward. They won the knockdown and then tried to play from there. Ross Barkley doesn't quite make the connection he was looking for, but it started just to swerve. So De Gea doesn't get completely behind it.
Fellaini. Boos from the Everton supporters now. Rooney picking out Lingard, and Robles made himself big to make the save.
Far too easy for Manchester United to get in here. Look at this one here. Wayne Rooney picks up. This is what I was talking about, his pass. He runs in between the left back Baines. I'm not sure what Baines is doing. Jagielka doesn't see the danger either. Robles comes to the rescue. It's a difficult chance for Lingard.
And now Stones.
Here it comes on the hard volley. Robles just spreads himself. Tackle.
But here is Lukaku again with the shot, blocked by the legs of De Gea. And neither side defending convincingly here in the opening.
Defender, a little nudge in the back. Here's the chance for Lukaku. It's a great ball played in behind by Cleverley. Smalling got caught out. And again, his touch just took him that bit too wide. That one there bounces off his knee. And an easy save for De Gea in the end.
Rooney. Lingard. Well, that's a great pass. Martial! A lack of composure from Anthony Martial.
Again, good play from Manchester United in and around the box. The front runners are finding space. Wayne Rooney's dictating the play. Lingard coming in field and playing the right pass. Jagielka was a couple of yards behind the other Everton players. They look completely disorganised at the back. Everton at the moment. He's got to hit the target. Get it across the goalkeeper. How many more chances are they going to miss? That's what he'll be thinking.
You could argue that's not really his strongest suit as a coach throughout his career. Blint looking for Fellaini. Rashford! Too close to Robles.
If they do get time on the ball in wide areas, Fellaini can then make that forward run. He pulls onto Leighton Baines. It's a good header back in. Just can't get the power. Probably just comes off his shin. Leighton Baines doesn't even try and jump for it. And there is Rashford again.
Lingard. Rooney the option for him, and he's allowed to come inside. And Robles not wrong-footed.
You could see what he was thinking there, Wayne Rooney. When he cuts back onto his left, but everybody in the stadium thinks he's going to try and bend this into the far corner. So he comes back across it, Tries to beat Robles at his near post. Just
Marcus Rashford managing to isolate Jagielka, but there was no support inside. Now Martial and Fellaini! Marouane Fellaini against his former club.
Brilliant from Martial, but watch the movement from Fellaini in the box. Everybody thinks he's going to head it at the far post, but his movement is brilliant. He realises where the space is, how he can get on the cutback. He doesn't make the best contact with it, and that's what took it past Robles. But the movement from that man there was excellent. Here it comes again. Rashford did well to set play up. Martial in the 1v1 goes past him. Fellaini realises where the space was. Jagielka doesn't. And there's the finish, bouncing off the ground and over Robles. Really intelligent play. Jagielka can't get there.
And delight for Louis van Gaal and the Manchester United supporters. Marouane Fellaini, much maligned at times at Old Trafford this season among the United fans, but he's done the damage against Everton here.
And wrongly maligned. He's a very good player.
And the Manchester United supporters urging him to try and exploit it. Now Rashford, oh, lovely touch from Martial, and the shot dragged wide by Lingard, and that would have been a picture book goal.
Well, not only were the Manchester United fans screaming for their players to play it forward, the Everton fans were wanting them to press the ball, and as soon as they did press the ball, some excellent play. Once again, the link-up play from those three front players was excellent. It just slices off the outside of his left boot here. Just that lack of 2v1 here.
And here is Barkley. He's got support from Aaron Lennon. Lennon again finding Barkley. Is this Everton's moment? The challenge from Fosu Mensah, and the penalty is given. Ross Barkley, the player who won it.
It's a big call. Massive call here. Fosu Mensah diving into the challenge, but it did look as though he won the ball on first viewing. Barkley switches it onto his left foot. Well, he doesn't get enough of the ball. He has one dive at it here to block it. Not a foul there. Then he does it again. It's touch and go. You can see why it was given. I'm not sure I would have given it. It's the trailing leg that causes the problem, but I think he gets the ball with the second challenge.
Well, Anthony Taylor had a long look, of course. He was behind the incident. But Romelu Lukaku has the chance to bring Everton back into the semi-final. Saved by De Gea. But here is Baines. Now Ross Barkley again. And Everton have another free kick, another challenge by Fosu Mensah. But De Gea is United's hero for now.
What a save this is. Strong right hand. It's not the greatest penalty, but he hits it with pace, Lukaku. But look at that. Great strong hand from De Gea. He's been brilliant for 2 years and has proved it once again here to deny that man, Romelu Lukaku.
Stones seeing plenty of the ball inside the United half so far in the second half. Now Lennon looking to tease Rojo, and he's gone beyond him. It's a decent ball in, and cleverly the player with the chance.
Well, and could this have been given as a penalty as well? Cleverly was coming round the back. This is much better from Everton. Lennon going past Rojo, takes a slight deflection. Who's it coming round the back? There's the slight deflection. Cleverly coming round the back. Is he just caught by Lingard? Maybe so. But now we've got a cut.
Martial again. And he's caused real problems, and Fellaini is there. Fellaini again, no. And there's a real scramble on the Everton goal line, and somehow
Jagielka to the rescue. Once again, Stones backing off. There's the ball in. There's the first touch. Here's the first chance. Well, it's a handball. There's no doubt about it. Hits Jagielka on the hand. That has to be a penalty. He can't believe it. He's in the right place at the right time again. He showed good strength.
Hall with the block. Lukaku again, looking for someone to make the burst from midfield. It was cleverly. And Blint is able to make the clearance after Valencia got back with a very important challenge.
You're absolutely right. Valencia did get back with an important challenge. It's a great cross from Lukaku. Cleverly makes the run into the box. The two centre-halves are out the pitch.
There's Lingard ahead of him. Valencia deeper though, looking for Fellaini. Chested back towards Wayne Rooney. And the deflection really helps out Everton.
Good play, Valencia. Good play, Fellaini. There's a good defending as well by John Stones here. Yes, he gets a good block in.
Lukaku. Stones have continued his run, but here is Barkley. Now Baines. Barkley again. Cleverly, who's been busy in the second half. Lukaku. Now Deulofeu. Oh, goal! Salvation for Everton, courtesy of Chris Smalling.
Well, they worked it well, Everton. Into Lukaku, out to Deulofeu, who's got lots of time on the ball, and all he does is bend it into a dangerous area. And you have to feel sorry for Chris Smalling. All he's trying to do is get a block in, and it beats De Gea at his near post. But it's been coming. Everton have been much, much better in this second half. Here it comes again. They work it well in and around the box. Some tired defensive performances now from Manchester United players. Rojo has to come narrow. And there's the ball. He goes with his wrong foot, I think, in the end. Chris Smalling. Watch as it comes across. Instead of going with his left, I think he tries to play it with his right. He does, and it comes off his shin and past De Gea, who's got very little chance to see it. It's beyond him. Can Everton now take it on and win this game?
Wow. The semi-final, which has pretty much had everything, as Martial looks to go through and repair the damage straight away. 1-1. Looking to release Deulofeu, and he's in behind Carrick. Only Lukaku inside the penalty area, but Deulofeu goes for goal, and it was deflected, and De Gea did just enough.
He did.
He's just hobbling back into play. As Everton come forward again, Lukaku is there this time. Well, he seemed to shake off any potential injury there.
I was just about to say, if the ball comes in the box, he'll be all right. He pulls off to the back of Blint. Blint doesn't see the flight of the ball at all. I'm not sure there's any sort of foul here. Blint was doing a little bit of the fouling himself. Here it is again. There's the touch. What a great touch it was from De Gea in the end. Deulofeu finding that bit of space, puts it between the legs of Carrick. Almost fell for Deulofeu.
Both Barkley and Lukaku to his left. Here is Ross Barkley. Can he seal it? Can Deulofeu? Can Lukaku? No, and it's Fellaini with a goal-saving challenge.
Well, it was Fellaini that got caught on the ball on the halfway line there. It was a 4 versus 3 situation. Wayne Rooney's trying to get back. He almost got it right here, Everton. And eventually it does come to Lukaku. Look at Fellaini getting back. What a good challenge that was from the Belgium. With his trailing leg, it has to be said.
And bringing on Gerard Deulofeu. And there's another mistake by Besic. And here is Martial. Dangerous ball, and Lingard inches away.
He's been a constant threat, Martial. Great little flick in behind Besic. Now he's looking for the right cross, just bent it along the 6-yard box. Lingard.
Gielka. Herrera involved for the first time. And he delivers the cross on the overhead kick from Martial. And the acrobatic Valencia's back pass. Just forcing De Gea to back pedal, and Lukaku got to him.
And I never understand why goalkeepers want to take that extra touch. Yes, there wasn't a pass for him, but he's just got to go longer. David De Gea gets it out of his feet. He can play it long now, and then he takes another touch. Whoops, here we go. Lukaku now gets tight. That could have gone anywhere. He gets away with it, David De Gea.
Rooney.
say the losing manager in this game could, at the end of the season, lose his job.
Here is Herrera. Oh, Martial, a chance to win it! And Manchester United are surely heading to the FA Cup final.
What a great finish it is. Took it into his stride and bent it round the goalkeeper. Heartache for Everton because they've played much better in this second half. But what a good bit of pace, a great finish. How does he get in there? He comes off this left-hand side. He's been a constant threat throughout the game. When the ball goes to Rojo, he just play a little 1-2, and then he continues his run. And there's the finish. Right foot, bent round Robles. Herrera almost makes a mess of it, but gets it back to him the second time. And he passes it into the corner of the net. That's composure, that's technique at the biggest time.
And all the money they spent on Anthony Martial, which was questioned by many, will now feel justified because he has surely scored the goal